Hello, everybody. First, a disclaimer that Lily is here and she might be barking if she sees something worth barking about. But I am just here today to have a little chat while I make lunch. So, I'm making some spring rolls today. I have my vegetables cut up, I have some more vegetables right here. And then I also have my what do you call them? Rice paper, pieces of rice paper. I don't know. Whatever. I have my rice paper. And I'm cooking some turkey bacon to put into these rolls for some protein. I know everybody uses shrimp. I don't like shrimp. Actually, I've never had shrimp. I've never tried it. I was not a big seafood person until relatively recently. And I wouldn't even consider myself a big seafood person now. But moral of the story, I haven't tried shrimp, so I don't know if I like it or not. But I just go with the fact that I don't mess with it. So I have some turkey bacon that we're going to put into these spring rolls and give that a try and see how that goes. First time, not sure how that's going to go, but we are going to find out. And so, while those finish cooking, I wanted to just have a quick little chat about setting yourself up for success in the kitchen with your healthy lifestyle. So last night, yesterday was Memorial Day here in the US. And so Mitch was home. He didn't work. We had like kind of a chill day, but we did stuff like we worked out and did some stuff outside and things like that. But generally speaking, it was not a usual Monday. And so we meal prepped yesterday, and he is the star of the meal prep. I really don't meal prep much at all, but I'm trying to get better. And so yesterday he's meal prepping, and I am here with my little list. So I make a list every week before I go to the grocery store of what I plan to eat that week. And primarily it consists of things I'm eating throughout the day while I am home and Mitch is at work. He comes home and he makes dinner most of the time, and he's very good at just like creating things out of nothing, out of things in the fridge. And I am not good at that. I need a plan. I need a list. I need to kind of have it in my mind before the time comes to figure out what we're eating and making it. So every Thursday or Friday, I sit down and I make a list of what I'm buying at the grocery store because we typically grocery shop on Friday or Saturday. I sit down, I look at recipe websites, I think about what I want to have, I think about what's in season, and I make my list. I write down what I'm going to be having. And this is general, this isn't like completely strict. If I wake up on a Thursday and I'm like, I don't want whatever it is that I planned, I'll eat something else. So it's not super strict, but it just sets me up for success, because a lot of times what happens is you don't know what you're going to eat, you don't have things prepped, and then you're really hungry. And so what do? You just reach for whatever is here. You're just like reaching for things. And then you're like, dang it, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. I should have made a real meal. So if you're set up for success, if you know what you can make and you have the ingredients, there you go. Easy breezy. So yesterday, Mitch is meal prepping. And he is doing his thing for work. And I had on my list chia seed puddings for a snack. Chia seed pudding is like so easy to make. You just add milk, chia seeds, a little sweetener, some vanilla maybe, a fun topping or two. I do that when I'm going to eat it, but you could add that when you're making it. So easy. Yesterday I was like, I don't want to make chia seed pudding. I'm not interested. Then, and this is the moment, this is the make or break moment, I thought to myself, what would my future self want? My future self, my today self, my tomorrow self, my Thursday self, my Friday self would want cheesy pudding in the fridge ready to go, because it's the work week. I'm doing things. I'm busy. I am, on the go. making things happen. I don't want to have to stop and get the chia seeds out and get the milk out, get the sweetener out, stir it up, let it sit, add some toppings. It's really not that big of a deal, but it is, because when you are doing your day, when you're submersed in work and whatever else you have going on, it's just so much easier to grab it and go. So I made my chia seed puddings for the rest of the week. No big deal. Today, for my snack, I open up the fridge and I'm like, so glad that my past self set my current self up for success. Because if not, it would have just been an extra thing I had to do during the day. And I was hungry and I was ready to eat. And if I wouldn't have had the chia seed pudding, I probably would have been snacking on something while it was thickening up, because I wouldn't have been prepared and the whole thing. And so if you set yourself up for success, your future self will thank you. Your health goals will stay on track and you will feel so proud of yourself. So even though you don't want to do the thing, who wants to meal prep? Who wants to sit down and make grocery lists? I mean, maybe some people are excited about that, but most of the time that's not my favorite thing to do. I would rather be doing something else. But it is something that really enhances my life and my health. And so I do it. And I think looking at that with exercise, with any type of self-care, nervous system regulation and support, whatever it is that you are needing to work on or wanting to do, maybe it's a morning routine. A morning routine starts in the evening. If you prepare yourself for your morning routine, if you set yourself up, you're more likely to make that happen. If you are laying on the couch watching Netflix until midnight and you want to get up at 5 a.m. to do a workout, that's probably not happening. So you need to do the things that your future self will be proud and excited and glad that you are doing. I have my first rice paper roll here. I am not very good at rolling these. I'm not very good at cutting things either. Like, my carrots are pretty thick because my knife skills are not the best, but we do what we can. Work with what my abilities are, and it'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. So I have, let me pull this down. Boom. All right. I have everything here. So I layered the romaine on the bottom, which is actually the top when you roll it. And then I have some cucumbers and some carrots. And I'm going to stick a piece of turkey bacon in the center here. I know people put it on the outside, but make your own rolls. Do what you want. It's not that serious. It doesn't matter. And now we can all watch me struggle to roll this. Don't judge me. It's not a big deal. I promise. Oh, yeah. Decent. Not bad. Not bad, huh? What do we think? I think it's good. Probably could have added some more, but I always overfill it, so we'll work with that. We'll adjust here on this second one. I never know how many to make. I'm always like, do I make 2? Do I make 3? I don't know. And then I'm also going to make a peanut butter dipping sauce. And my sauces are never fancy. It is like the quickest and easiest way that you can make a sauce. It's pretty much how I'm making sauce. Right now I'm letting the rice paper soak in the water. But I just mix for sauce. You'll see it here in a second. But peanut butter, aminos, and mustard together. And boom, there you go. You got a sauce. Okay, it's ready. So what my current self will actually do is make enough sauce for the rest of the week. And then I'll just keep the rice papers. I'll just roll the rice papers as I go out throughout the week, because I want those fresh, but the sauce doesn't have to be. All right, we're gonna load up on the cucumber and turkey bacon. It's interesting. Okay, turkey bacon. Probably could have added some more turkey bacon, but I don't need it. I don't want it. I usually eat 3 pieces. So 3 pieces is what, 12, 18 grams of protein, which is totally cool with me. I don't want or need 1,000,000 grams of protein. I probably have 80 to 100 grams a day, I would say. And that feels really good, because before I had like 120 to 140, and that was not cool. Okay. That looks a little rough, but it does the job. We don't all have to look like those fancy schmancy Instagram influencers, you know? It's not super realistic when it comes to daily life. And I think that's like part of the thing that really gets people down and stops people from living a healthy lifestyle is the fact that what they're doing and their life experience doesn't necessarily look like what's happening on the internet, you know? Like all of these perfectly polished what I eat in a days with these girls who are half dressed, which is it's whatever. That's not what we're talking about, but like it paints a very ideal lifestyle. They are definitely selling a lifestyle, and I get it. It works. It makes sense. I love to watch it too. It's very inspiring. But when it comes to daily life, a lot of us are not eating perfectly beautiful meals in our matching workout sets. Like it's just not, well, number one, it's not what I want to be doing. And number two, it's not realistic for a lot of people. And I think that kind of discourages a lot of people from actually, we're going to put the turkey bacon on the bottom this time. I think that discourages a lot of people from actually giving it a go, I guess you could say. But the reality is, a lot of us are just doing regular things. And that's what I hope to showcase, is like the regular healthy lifestyle. Like you can do this all and you can be healthy without all of the fancy schmancy stuff. Like you can just, struggle to roll your rice papers and eat them and enjoy them, and it'll be beautiful. Okay, decent. I think the last one is definitely the best, but they're all going to be delicious. So we have them here. I think I'm going to cut them. Yep. Okay, it's a little loose, but not a big deal. Look at that. See? Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's so exciting. That's one thing too, is like the excitement of food. Like I want to make my food exciting. I want to make it make me feel good. And part of making me feel good is having it be something fun and different. Like how often do you make spring rolls for lunch? I haven't made any since last year. And even then I wasn't making them that often. Boom. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's make our dressing. So this is very technical. Everybody get your notepads ready. All right, we're going to take a glob, this much glob of peanut butter into our bowl. Once you have your glob, you're going to go for mustard. Trust me, I like a lot of mustard, so I put in a lot of mustard. And then soy sauce or aminos. I'm going to go for aminos just because, I don't know. Coconut aminos feels summery, and it's very nice out. I'm going to dump a bunch in there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Shoot. I forgot my coleslaw mix. What is it even in here? Cabbage. Green cabbage, red cabbage, broccoli, and carrot mix. Dang it. I'll use it tomorrow. Dang. Okay, well, that would have filled them out a little more. Oh, well, here we are. So that's how much aminos. It's just enough to mix it up. I can't believe I forgot my coleslaw mix. Extra coleslaw mix tomorrow, coming in hot. Okay. Looks mixed. Looks like peanut butter, which is the goal. Let's see. Test. Taste test. More aminos. Actually, we're getting low on aminos, so I'm going to get soy sauce. Going wild and crazy and using both because, like I said, there are no rules. Like Lily's saying, there are no rules. I don't know what she's barking at. Probably a chipmunk or a rabbit. It always scares people when I'm on a call or something and they can hear her whooping. But you've been warned. All right. That's better. That'll give us the flavor we're looking for. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. That's it. We have our spring rolls. We have our sauce, our dipping sauce. Ready to go. Ready to eat lunch, just like that. What is this? 17 minutes? Probably about 25 minutes because I cut everything up beforehand. But not bad, especially because I've been talking while I'm doing it. So in under a half hour, you can have a very delicious, very nutritious meal. All it takes is a little planning and preparation. Writing down a list, which if I would have been looking at my list, I would have seen that I wanted to put some coleslaw mix onto this, but that's okay. We are here with our beautiful rolls, and I'm going to go enjoy this. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was inspiring. I hope that you take some time out of your day, out of your week to sit down and plan your meals, plan your workouts, plan your mornings, set yourself up for success, get really clear on what you want your life to look like, what you want your diet to look like, and prepare so that you can thrive and you can actually play it out as your day goes on, no matter what comes up. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.